Alright, so today we're going to be replacing coolant radiator hose, the upper coolant radiator hose. What failed on mine is this nipple broke off. Very common problem. You don't nudge on it, lean on it, it'll snap right off right there. Cause you problems, leaking obviously. So we'll dive into how to replace this one today. Alright, so the first line you're going to want to go after is this one right here. Pop this off, just a small clip on the back right here. Pop that clip off and then just pull down on it. Do a little twist. Should come right free. Once that line's free, you can go after either radiator hose or either main connection really. I'll go after this one first. Same thing, pop it off with a screwdriver. Slide it right out. Then you do the same thing for the one on this side. This one you got to be careful because it is attached to plastic. The radiator is plastic, so don't want to crack or break that. You're going to need a new radiator. It's free. So you've got a couple choices when you can go to replace this line. There's you can go with the OEM BMW one or the genuine BMW. That's the one I chose to go with. You can tell it's the genuine BMW by the casting on it, casting on plastic. It's got the BMW logos on it. This one's a genuine BMW. I think this is probably your best choice. It's got a little extra support here on the casting for that nipple. And if this genuine lasted this long, I feel like you should just go with the genuine again. I was sent the Renin one. This one cost $60 compared to the Renin one that cost $30. I'm going to be returning this one because it was not the right one. It's the OEM quality, but you can see it doesn't have that little line for the casting on the nipple for the extra support. Looks basically identical, but I paid for the $60 one, so it's the one I wanted, not the $30 one. You can make your own decision. There is another option. You can go with a billet aluminum one. I didn't think it was necessary for my application. It's $250 compared to either $30 or $60. And I mean, this should work just fine. So I'm going to make sure all my surfaces are nice and clean. Having a nice seat for the new O-rings. So for this coolant line, I kind of wanted to retain this factory clip. So what I did was took a small screwdriver, put it in the hole, and twisted it to open up this. and I was able to get it to free. You could probably replace it with some kind of aftermarket worm clamp, but I wanted to retain this clip, so I'll go to put it back on, get it in the hose, the little barb, and then squeeze that, and it'll retighten. And since I broke the nipple off, I'm gonna have to take a small pair of pliers, reach in here, see if I can take it out. Probably not gonna come out in one piece. As you can see, it's just kind of breaking apart in there. Definitely not ideal. I think we got it all, which is just clean. There we go. Now we're ready to go ahead and install our genuine BMW hose. Much anticipated. Installs easy. Pop that back. Pop that back. Pop her back into place. Make sure it's fully seated. Oh, yeah. Get a lower hose on. Double check them all. Make sure they're nice and tight on there. Beautiful. Take this, make sure we got our clamp. Clamp back on there. Stick it on your nipple. Get some pliers. Give that a pinch. Make sure we don't cut it. It's nice and tight. I'm gonna fill it up with new fluid. I'm gonna make sure it's blue fluid, blue coolant. What you can do is squeeze your new coolant hose too. Get to suck some of the coolant down, get some of the air bubbles out. You can do this to get some of the air out, majority of it. Then we're going to have to do the electronic bleeding process after. I'll show you that here in a minute. You can bleed a lot of the air out this way though. Save you some time. First thing you're going to want to do is open up this bleeder screw. Alright, so now we're in the car. Gonna go ahead and ignition on, accessories on. Make sure you're on fan speed 1, max hot. And you're gonna put your foot all the way down on the accelerator pedal. Accessory on. Hold it for 10 seconds, 10-12 seconds. And then you should hear your water pump kick on. And you can actually see it coming out of the bleed screw. You just loosened up. Holding, holding, holding. Alright, now we're good. As you can hear bleeding air out of there every time it cycles through. We're just going to keep doing this process until it's a solid stream and you don't hear air bubbles anymore. Once that happens, should be good to go. Make sure it's topped off, make sure your stick's up all the way, and you will be good to go. So that's basically how you replace your coolant hose, complete the process. Hope you guys found this informative, helpful. If so, hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe for more videos to come. Take care, everybody.